In 1985, turbocharged sedans were fragile experiments. Overheating, lag, broken promises. In 2025, a practical four-door car can launch to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds. And embarrass machines worth 3 times the price. What changed? This is not just the story of faster cars. This is the evolution of engineering courage. The early 1980s were desperate years for performance brands. Maserati needed survival, and innovation was the only path forward. The Maserati Biturbo arrived with a radical idea, a compact V6 powered by 2 turbochargers. Twin turbocharging in a relatively affordable luxury car was unheard of at the time. On paper, it was brilliant: small engine, big boost, big ambition. But early turbo systems were unforgiving. Heat management was primitive. Electronics were inconsistent. Turbo lag could feel dramatic and unpredictable. Owners experienced thrilling acceleration, followed by costly repairs. Yet beneath the reliability struggles was something revolutionary. The Biturbo proved that forced induction could shrink engines while multiplying power. It showed the industry that performance didn't need massive displacement. It needed pressure. It stumbled, but it changed everything. While Europe wrestled with turbo complexity, Australia leaned into something raw and honest. The Holden Commodore SV6 represented confidence, rear-wheel drive, strong V6 power, a chassis built for long highways and high-speed stability. No fragile turbo experiment, just mechanical muscle. It wasn't chasing exotic prestige, it was built for real drivers. There's something powerful about simplicity. Natural aspiration meant predictable throttle response, linear power delivery, a connection between foot and engine. In a world experimenting with pressure and electronics, the Commodore reminded enthusiasts that performance could still feel mechanical. But the world was shifting. Technology was catching up to ambition, and turbocharging was about to grow up. By the time the Audi A3 emerged, turbocharging was no longer reckless. It was calculated. Built on the advanced MQB platform, the A3 combined refined turbo engines with intelligent electronics. Boost was smooth. Traction systems were predictive. Power delivery felt seamless instead of explosive. Digital dashboards replaced analog uncertainty. Turbocharging was no longer a gamble. It was a science. Efficiency improved, reliability improved, emissions decreased, yet performance increased. This was the turning point, the moment when engineering maturity replaced experimentation. But refinement alone doesn't ignite passion. For that, you need edge. The Hyundai Elantra N doesn't exist quietly. It crackles, it shouts, it demands attention. Developed by Hyundai's N division, this sedan was engineered for track abuse. Electronic limited slip differential, adaptive suspension, a turbocharged engine tuned not just for numbers, but for emotion. It proves something remarkable. Modern turbo technology is no longer fragile. It is durable enough to survive track days, efficient enough for daily driving, aggressive enough to challenge established performance brands. And suddenly, serious performance is accessible again, not exotic, not elite, just attainable. But there is one machine that represents the absolute edge of this evolution. The machine that erased the line between sedan practicality and supercar dominance. When the Nissan GT-R R35 launched, it didn't ask for respect, it took it. A hand-built 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, over 480 horsepower at launch, climbing past 600 in later versions. An advanced all-wheel drive system capable of delivering explosive launches with brutal precision. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds in modern form. This wasn't turbo experimentation. This was turbo mastery. Launch control systems turned boost into violence. Dual clutch transmissions eliminated hesitation. Electronics didn't limit power. They weaponized it. The same concept that once overheated and failed in the 1980s now delivered world-class dominance. 4 seats, practical space, supercar performance. The evolution was complete. From fragile ambition, to muscular identity, to digital precision, to accessible rebellion, to engineered dominance. The performance sedan didn't evolve by accident. It evolved because engineers refused to stop pushing pressure further. Turbocharging was once chaos. Today, it is control. And if history has proven anything, it's that the next evolution is already being built.